There's nobody like Gilder.
Can't say enough about what Wilder did when he was with Frisco.
G-Rod, yeah, he was awesome.
Great's not even a word to describe him.
If ever there was a perfect candidate for the title of Mr. Rough Rider, it's Wilder Rodriguez. The utility infielder first arrived in Frisco for the 2009 season, and though most guys only spend a year or two in AA, G-Rod was part of the Riders family for 7 seasons, amassing a treasure trove of memories along the way.
The best moment in my career I passed in Frisco. First year when my 2 daughters born, it's been back in Venezuela, but the first time I saw my daughters, I'm in Frisco. And my dad, first time when he visited me here in the United States, I'm playing Frisco. Huge moment. I passed a really, really huge moment in Frisco, and I always remember that time.
During his 7 years with the Riders, G-Rod, who holds franchise records for games played, hits, stolen bases, and more, came across all sorts of different players, coaches, and fans, and left a lasting impact on them all.
You know, and he was like a player coach too. Just a smart player, a gutty player, a class person, and a heck of a baseball player.
I mean, he was always that veteran presence. In the minor leagues, you don't really have that, and so we were kind of lucky to have him with us. It was just great to have another, kind of like a coach around us.
I just know the guy, he worked hard all the time. Great team. I mean, great's not even a word to describe him. I mean, I think he's one of the best teammates.
He was coaching what he was playing too. You know, there were so many guys that he teach those kids how, you know, having a work ethic, having a routine. And it's always big when you have somebody on your team that teach you the way.
After 13 seasons of chasing every ball player's ultimate goal of making the big leagues, his dream finally came true in September of 2014 when he was called up to the Rangers.
Get down. And it's going to fall in for a base hit. And Wilder Rodriguez with his family watching his first major league hit.
It brought some, goosebumps to all of us there that were present at that game.
That shows you the, perseverance. Get you there. It's an amazing human being. I think it's something that he will never forget. I know he was crying because it meant so much for him. You know, he loved the game, but it was such a special moment to see him, making it to the big league and having, that first hit that everybody was pulling for.
The dream we have is just playing big league. And it takes me like a long time for make a big league time. And the more important thing, I hit my first base in the front of my dad. This is one of my dreams when I play in minor league. I want to play in the big league stadium, but with my dad and my family in the stand, and I can do it.
A year after his stint in the big leagues, G-Rod returned to Frisco for one last hurrah. As the year wound down, he decided to call it a career at season's end, and the Riders wanted to make sure he went out in style. As the season's final games arrived, manager Joe Mikulik decided to let him retire in-game after he collected one last hit.
You have somebody like that on your club, and he's talked about it. He said he's going to retire. He said it's going to be it. Fast forward to the end. I'm going to play him, and then when he gets that last hit, it was towards the end of the year, when he gets that last hit, call timeout and get a pinch runner in for him and get him the ball.
Rodriguez the first pitch, and he lines one right side, base hit. There it is, a single for G-Rod. We will have a bit of a ceremony here for Wilder Rodriguez, and this will be a special moment.
I'll tell you what, one of the most special moments that I've seen in a long time, when a guy like that comes off the field. All the teammates, came out and hugged him, and it was very emotional, very special time.
I'm still feeling this happened like 2 days ago, that day, because it's like really, really, really exciting moment for me. How Frisco just take care of my career, just the organization in Frisco.
After the emotional in-game ceremony, Rodriguez finally called it quits, at least for his playing career. He wasted no time moving into a coaching role, working with the Rangers' Dominican Summer League affiliate the very next season. He spent the last 2 years as the Rangers' Arizona League assistant coach and is a perfect fit for the job.
He was able to be that father figure in some instances, while also being an example for what needs to happen on the field and like I said, off the field as well. So you can't ask enough about what he gave us for those many years in Frisco, and we preach quality people, we preach championship level people on and off the field, and I don't think there's a better representative than G-Rod.